Hey, what's up everybody, it's Alby, and today I have another video for you guys. In the last video you saw me open up 4 packs, kind of go over the cards, how good are they for limited, and just kind of give you guys my base opinions on those. Today we have 10 more packs to crack. The video ended up going super long in the last one because I was talking about every common and every uncommon, how I felt about them in draft and things like that. So this time we're just going to crack open 10 packs. The video is going to be a lot shorter. We're just going to go straight to the uncommons. We're going to skip all the commons. We're going to go right to the uncommons, look at the rares, see if we open up a foil as well, and maybe there's an invocation hidden somewhere in these 10 Hour of Devastation packs. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll get to opening. See if we can't crack ourselves something nice. I'm usually completely against cracking packs for no value. However, I'm at least making a video out of this, so I feel like there's some value to it. Skip right to the uncommons. Here we go. First uncommon, once I can get it on camera without a glare. There we go. Maybe if I tilt the camera a little bit, is that going to help? Maybe, kind of, not really. Okay. So first one is Appeal to Authority. We got this dude, Eternal of Harsh Truths, which is a very sweet card. Claim to Fame, like we talked about in the last video, could end up going into Modern Death Shadow. And our rare is Hour of Devastation, the namesake card for the entire set. This card seems pretty sweet, and I saw some people building some Grixis control decks using Hour of Devastation. Do we have a foil? No foil. And we'll go ahead and open up this next pack. Skip over the commons. Go right to the uncommons. And our first uncommon is a Chandra's Defeat, which is a very good sideboard card. Why can I not get this glare off of the, there we go. I think that's better. Next we have this card, which is pretty sweet in the Zombies deck. This card, which is pretty sweet in any green limited deck. And our rare is not a very good one. Champion of Wits is, yeah, it's not too great. Not even for limited. It's fine, but it's not amazing. I think we might have a foil. So foil is Strategic Planning, which I don't know if this is worth anything or not. Strategic Planning from Portal 3 Kingdoms is $10. It's actually probably closer to $11. I think it was $10.75 or something like that when I looked last time. But I think that's just due to the fact that the card is super rare. Not many people have Portal 3 Kingdom Strategic Planning. So maybe this foil is worth something, but I highly doubt it. It's still always cool to open up a foil, though. Let's go ahead and open up another pack. See if we can see if I can manage to open a pack on camera. That's probably going to be difficult. There we go. I kind of got it. Yeah, it's probably just better if I open them off camera. Go ahead and skip to the uncommons, which are right here. And there we go. Sinew Striker. River Hoopu, MTG Young Mage, aka the Rhino. Got your preview card here, bud. Very, very nice card. This card is also pretty sweet if you have some exert things happening in your deck. Let's see if we can get ourselves a nice rare. And we don't. This is kind of a disappointing rare. This is probably like the worst rare you can open up as like your pre-release promo for pre-release. So yeah, it's not super great. And I believe we don't have a foil. Maybe we do. Yeah, we don't. On to the next pack. We still have, what is this, 7 packs to go? Skip to the uncommons. There we go. And this is the Grixis Mana Fixing Land, if I can get it straight on the camera. There we go. Crypt of the Eternals. Razaketh's Right, which is a sweet card as well. Razaketh's Right might end up going into a Seasons Pass deck. Again, I talked about the article probably in the last video or in this video. I forget when I talked about it. But read that article. I talk about a green-black Seasons Pass deck, and Razaketh's Right is in it. Eternal of the Harsh Truths, and our rare is actually a mythic, Uncage the Menagerie. So this card is pretty sweet. Has a lot of text on it. Basically, you pay X and you find X number of creatures with converted mana cost X, and you put them into your hand. So I think a lot of people are talking that 3 is basically what you want to be casting this for, X, X, and 3 for a grand total of 5 to search your deck for 3 cards with 3 converted mana cost. And I believe we have a foil as well. We have a foil uncommon. This is the red-white multicolored card for draft. So nothing too special, however, still pretty sweet. On to the next pack. Let's skip to the uncommons. And we have 2 pretty sweet uncommons that I saw already. So this first one, Insidious Will, or Supreme Will, sorry, not Insidious Will, Supreme Will. It's a mix of Mana Leak and Impulse, which are both 2 sweet cards. Farm to Market, which farm is super playable. Even if you're just in a white limited deck, you don't need the blue to be able to play it. Farm is just a really, really sweet removal spell. Then Sand Strangler, which is another super sweet uncommon. I don't know which is better, Supreme or Sand Strangler or Farm. I know both of these are better than Supreme Will. I think I would probably take Farm over Sand Strangler, just because white I think is a little bit better than red in Amonkhet and in Hour of Devastation. Plus, you can't just pass on great removal like Farm that easily. So it's going to take a pretty sweet rare for me to say I want to take this over Farm. God Pharaoh's Gift. I loved the deck, absolutely loved the deck that I played this in. However, it's really a build-around card. If I'm opening this up first pick, it's possible that I could do this. I think if the other uncommons weren't as great as they were, then God Pharaoh's Gift might be my pick here. However, I think I'm probably just going to end up taking Farm if this were a draft. But God Pharaoh's Gift is still a pretty sweet card to open. Again, we're going to skip right to the uncommons, and there they are. First one, Sunset Pyramid, pretty sweet card as well. Goes in basically any kind of deck since it is colorless. Razaketh's Right again. This card is pretty sweet if you have some dudes with Eternalize or Embalm. I think you want at least 2 dudes with Eternalize or Embalm. But as long as you have 2 guys that have Eternalize or Embalm, I think this guy is super playable. Obviously, if you have more than 2, it just gets even better. And our rare is another Desert. This is not a very good pack opening. We're not opening the greatest cards here, but yeah, Desert's not awful, I guess. It's probably pretty bad. We do have a foil though, just a foil common. Nothing great, especially an unplayable common like that guy. So let's see if we can't open up something good in our last 4 packs. We're down to 4. Oh, y'all can't see it. There we go. We're down to 4 packs here. Once again, skip to the uncommons. Unconventional Tactics, nice little zombie card for draft. Overrun, great card for draft. This card, I'm not sure whether this is either just like extremely good or extremely bad. It's still going to take a little bit of time in the format to really figure that out. But if you can put this card on something like a flyer, then I think it's really, really good. And our rare is a Pride Sovereign. We're playing Cat Tribal, baby. I talk about this card in the article as well. I think I'm going to end up posting these videos before I end up posting that article, so you might have to wait a little bit before you can read the article, but I talk about Cat Tribal in that article as well. So Pride Sovereign is a pretty sweet card, and just a basic land, so no foil. We're down to 3 packs left. See if we can't open up something nice. Only 1 mythic out of these packs so far. Go to our first uncommon. Once again, River Hoopu, MTG Young Mage, aka the Rhino, your preview card. Pretty sweet card. This card is pretty sweet as well. I saw twice where this card was just played on turn 4, and there was no possible way for the opponent to just come back from it, because playing this on turn 4 is super, super sweet. Last uncommon, we're looking at a 2/1 first striker that can grow itself, which is very sweet as well. Really like this card. I played a deck that ran 2 of these at the pre-release. It was a blue-red spells deck where I played 2 copies of this guy. And our rare is Reason to Believe again. So I believe I opened one of these in the last video that you guys would have watched, the last pack opening. So Reason to Believe, and I think we have a foil? Nope, we don't. Just a basic land. Never mind. 2 more packs remaining. Still haven't opened anything too sweet. I was hoping maybe we could open up like a God card, or Nicol Bolas would have been sweet. Some sort of Planeswalker would have been nice. Skip right to the uncommons again. This guy, Steward of Solidarity, is pretty sweet. He can exert to make you some dudes. This card is really nice as well. A very nice mana sink to make your guys a little bit bigger. Oh, I need to take it back a little. There we go. Very nice mana sink, like I said. Make your dudes a little bit bigger in the late game. Threat of Activation is very, very real in this set. Oh, there we go. Desert. Not a great desert, but it's a desert if you need it for your Desert Matter cards. And Bonsu's Last Reckoning. So this card is pretty sweet. It's basically a damnation, except your lands don't untap. I'm not sure if this card is either super good or super bad, and I think that's basically where everyone is right now. Everyone needs to figure out whether a damnation is worth time walking yourself or not. Is it worth giving your opponent that extra turn where you can't play anything because all your lands are tapped? Still not sure, but it's going to be very interesting to find out. And basic land again, basic land. Alright. We're down to 1 pack left, everyone. This is the final pack of Hour of Devastation out of the 14 that I opened. There was 10 in this video, 4 in the last video. Well, I guess there was 9 open so far. This will be the 10th in this video. And then there was 4 open in the last video. So if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, and definitely subscribe if this is the first time you're watching me. This is my first pack opening, so they can only get better from here in terms of video quality and in terms of things like that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and let's see if we can open up something sweet out of this last pack. Once again, we're going to skip to the uncommons. I'm not expecting to open anything great out of this pack, but maybe we can get something sweet, some sort of a mythic. Nicol Bolas would be a pretty sweet way to end it, just saying. So Chandra's Defeat. Got ourselves the Red Desert. We really didn't open up like any of these, the uncommon deserts. This card is very sweet as well. This card is basically just a 4-mana removal spell, or a 3-mana removal spell if you're going to put the counter on a 1/1. I think this might just be like the best uncommon in black. And so anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. This is the final rare from this pack. We got Kefnet's Last Word. So this is basically from the same cycle as Bonsu's Last Reckoning, where you kind of have to take a turn off, but you get to do a really powerful effect for a cheap amount. And I don't believe we have a foil. I think this is a basic land, and it is. So this has been a pack opening with Alby. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. We opened up a total of 15 packs, 10 in this video, 4 in the last video. Not the greatest of pools, but hey, pack opening is a pack opening, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching the video. Peace.